Hello, everyone. This is Simmion coming to you from the outer reaches of the universe, bringing you energies to support your day and to take you further into the world of your Creator. Now that we have reached a pinnacle in the development of humankind, we can now stretch a little further and bring to bear some of the events that were expected many centuries ago. These events will clear the way for more and more excitement in the development of humanity itself. The events I speak about will not be noteworthy as a peak or a news break. The events will be very large, but very gentle in their application to the world. The Council of Galaxies has summoned all who affect the outcomes on Earth to make sure that the agreements are put in place and exercised in a manner that's suitable to all of the galaxies. In addition to this, there has been new agreements that have brought to light difficulties in the connection between humanity and all the other galactic advancements. There is nothing to do to fix anything, but to highlight the fact that we are centuries behind in the development of physical attributes that will assist in the Earth plane. The revelation is new for the world, but not for the other galaxies. This new revelation will bring changes that seem to come from nowhere, changes in the way dealings are affected between other worlds, other planets, and planet Earth. You will notice a slight change in how everything feels, simply because the movement of humanity itself is outstepping the performance of other worlds. The effect of this outstepping other performances is that eyes have been opened across the galaxies by the advancement of humanity independent of the assistance that was promised many centuries ago. And this assistance is beyond technology, even though technology itself will advance. There are more aspects to life than technology. The interaction between worlds is the same as the interaction between the sunlight and the Earth's planet. Growth occurs because of the interaction, and life moves in a specific pattern because of the sun, the moon, and all the other galaxies. But more than that, the gentle interaction of other worlds brings to life a new depth of appreciation from both sides, a new depth of understanding of what is beyond knowledge that you have right now. To savor what you have is only being caused by the pressure of possible removal. But to savor what you have achieved is something quite different. It allows you to achieve more. And in achieving more, you outstrip the leadership that was taken up by many other worlds. And you forge ahead, leaving behind the need for advanced technology. That advanced technology will be delivered, even though it's centuries in the happening. But your need for advanced technology is much less than it would have been had it been delivered at the correct time. Now, your advanced technology will come to light because of you. Your ability to work beyond technology and form real, practical things in the physical world that do not demand a factory, will now lead the way and bring many other worlds along with you. The next thing that can be felt is a permanent change in the sense of reality that comes from the activity of the world. The general activity of the world is changing. But now, the enhancement that you place in the field will bring more than harmony, more than freedom, It will bring an unnamed facility to your life that continues to help instead of hinder. The natural tendency of everything to fall over if it's not attended to will actually reverse. What you build will last beyond the years that it lasts now. What you put in place will stay in place. And maintenance of your own being will not be as necessary as it is now. This will all happen over a period of several months. And it will sink in over whatever period is acceptable to each person. But you can be assured that what has been held back for centuries is now being delivered. And it is not something that's beyond reality or beyond belief. This is interaction within the physical world and the parts of the physical world that you can't see. Other worlds, other planets, other dimensions will start to cooperate at a practical level within no time at all. And the representation on the Council of Galaxies and all other councils will change. And those who are supposed to be there will now take their place. Many of you who sit in a position on Earth that seems to be away from all of this, know in the back of your mind that you belong on the council. Many of you know that you should be leaders in other worlds, and that will happen. So much of the feeling that has been held back by each individual will now come to the front, and you will be heard as a member of the Council of Galaxies or galactic councils. And your position in the fleet will be honoured and made part of your life. And the physical aspect of each one of these things will appear initially in a random flash that people can see, where you'll be seen in a uniform or with a different coloured hair, or with something that's slightly different to what you are now. And eventually you'll have the opportunity to show that being whenever you feel like it. It'd be like switching a switch to reveal who you are to whoever you wish. But your knowing will now become public. There is a great deal of movement in the world beyond worlds. And as I said many times, in the fields that are delivered to you and delivered from you, where they hold a power that has never been known before. This is the power that's driving everything out of the woodwork, even out of the galaxies. To bring together everything that you can possibly imagine and more. The simplicity of everybody's life will be so obvious that you won't be able to keep the smile off anybody's face. And the literal change in the physical form of everybody will stand out in a glow that indicates your origin and demands respect from all the galaxies. We now move into a very practical mode with the advantage of communications that do not rely on technology. The advantage of frequency manipulation that happens simply because you demand it. Where a feeling can be made part of a whole or part of a part. Where a feeling can be placed in a building or on an ornament and it never disappears. Where a feeling of well-being can be passed from one to the other and never disappear. So the power that exists is about to fulfill all that's been promised for many centuries. And as a result, show itself as part of the physical world, even though you brought it from your origin. Be aware and allow your awareness to go beyond all natural tendencies. And you will be aware of the supernatural in everybody and in everything. And that awareness can do nothing else but grow and penetrate the physical worlds of every nation and the physical worlds of every world. And open up dimensions that have been hidden for centuries. The dimension of nature works its magic with you every day. It disappears, it appears. It brings the birds forward. It makes them disappear. It takes on a new form when the weather changes or when your attention changes. The dimensional shift of the universe is now in your hands. And as such, you will bring further physical change to a world that looked like it was damaged, but now shines through. As it forms a glow in every person, on every face, on every surface, and throughout every part of the universe. We can now relax and ride the wave. But once again, it takes relaxed simplicity and great skill and precision to stay on top of the wave and ride it all the way. Awareness of things around you as if you were riding the wave in the surf makes it possible for you to stay on top. And the unknown factors that come into your world to allow you to change direction, move where you have to move, to stay on top of the wave, is simply breathtaking. As you follow your spirit and you follow all the signals that come to you and react before it even gets to your brain, makes it possible for the future to be here now and allows everything to open up, even though it's hidden. So it's very, very powerful to offer what you have to another person or another thing. So in wishing someone a perfect life, it is a real gift. And it is physical. And extremely powerful. So with all that, and with great honor, I wish you all a perfect life, perfect health, and a magic future. I am Simmion.